Hey guys, how's it going? Good to be here for this week's Oxen Labs update. Lots going on actually. We have released quite a few session updates over the last couple of days. So on, I guess it was last Friday, we released kind of the first, actually there was released this Monday as well. There's been a few releases on different platforms at different times. But basically we started doing the ID blinding releases this week. We had a few issues over the weekend, especially with Android. So we released ID blinding on Android, but it had an unintended effect of stopping open group polling for certain members, or we actually think it was most clients had stopped open group polling at that point. We kind of limited the rollout this time to only 5% of the user base on the Google Play Store, but a lot of the people that were on F-Droid and who were downloading the APKs were affected by that. So we have a patch out for that now. And there's also still some deduplication open group issues as well that we're fixing up now as well. So there will be a release later this week for Android for that, and deduplication is already done on desktop and iOS already, so we're kind of catching up on that one on Android. We will be putting Emoji Reacts releases out quite soon, and the session open group server side of that is done already, and the ID blinding stuff on the open group server side is done already. So basically this week was trying to coordinate all of these different releases across all the platforms on session, and we're still resolving a few bugs here and there. iOS database migration went really well on session though. A lot of people are reporting that performance is a lot better on iOS now, which I'm very happy to hear. So yeah, that just about wraps up our session kind of sync there. And so if you haven't downloaded the new releases, download them as well. That's an important point. On Lokinet side of things, we're still kind of struggling along with Mac and Windows packaging, although we have made a lot of distance on the Mac packaging. Jason's just on holiday this week, so hopefully we'll get back to that at the end of next week, and Jeff is working on Windows packaging right now. On the core side, we are working with the Windows build system to try and wrap up the ledger issues with Windows. We're just trying to get our build system correctly working on Windows so we can start testing some fixes, but that should be coming through soon. And the Wallet 3 stuff is going really well. We're getting closer to like an internal prototype where we can send and receive transactions. So yeah, that should just about wrap things up on the dev side this week. Thanks guys for listening.
Hey guys, I'm back for another Labs update from the marketing side of things. So, last week we had a really big one in terms of video content. We produced a lot of videos, we also released a lot of videos. Some of the videos we released included one featuring Chris, and we had a bunch come out interviews from the Privacy Enhancing Technology Symposium that we did. So all of that is up on the YouTube. You can go check it out. And from those interviews, we also transcribe them into blog form if that's how you prefer to digest your content. Besides the heavy video lifting that we've been doing, we've also been doing a lot of prep for the new session features coming out. So we've got Emoji Reacts coming out just right around the corner, and then pretty soon after that is going to be ID blinding and the iOS database refactor. So basically it's just a lot of prep work in terms of that. We're in the initial phases of setting up blogs, setting up videos and support articles, so those features can roll out as smoothly as possible. On the foundation side of things, we relaunched our newsletter last week, and we've also been continuing work with our other partner organizations on an upcoming event on digital privacy. And on the social side of things, they're all looking good as per usual. We've actually been putting a lot more energy into the Oxen Twitter at the moment, and as a result, impressions and engagement are through the roof compared to previous months. We actually had one tweet in particular get over 150 likes. So that's it from me this week, guys. You stay sexy. I'll see you next time.